everyone. Thank you for so much for coming to my business page. My name is Mika, coming to have live from Sydney, Australia. I'm having the interview to my business partners. Today I have the guest from Italy. Okay, today's guest
hello
is
everyone.
SADIA. Yeah. Hi SADIA, how are you today?
I'm doing fine, and you?
Yeah, good, thank you. So SADIA, you from Italy, right?
Yeah, I based in Italy. Yeah.
So it's at 11 o'clock in the morning in Italy,
Hello.
right? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, now yes. Sorry,
Yeah.
I missed there.
Okay. So it's in the morning in Italy, right?
Yeah, it's in the morning actually. Yeah.
Okay. So I can say good morning to SADIA.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. So SADIA, could you introduce yourself first?
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you for inviting me. I always say it's a pleasure to come out here to talk about this business. So I'm SADIA. I'm originally from Ghana, but I live in Italy with my family, my husband and 2 children. And I am a stay-at-home mom and a proud digital business owner and a mentor.
I see. So you stay home mom. You have 2 children.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How old are they?
I have 10 and 12.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
So you're a stay-home mom. And let me ask you, why did you start this business?
Oh, okay. So, I was working before, but 6 years ago, I was having some health issues. So I stopped working and decided to stay home and take care of my children and my health as well. So I actually came across this business 3 years ago, which is 2019. And I kind of resonated with the lady advertising, right? And I was advised to go and watch a webinar, which I did. But the success stories were too good to be true, right? And instead of being motivated, I got scared rather, I thought, no, this has to be some kind of scam. And I went out. That was 3 years ago. So last year, around October, a friend of mine called me and told me she has started an online business and wanted me to check it out. Because I've been looking for something to do, since I stopped working, it's only my husband who is doing everything, and he's not earning enough to cover all our expenses. So most of the time when we have to do something, we have to let go of the other, always making sacrifices. So my friend knew my situation. So when she introduced me about this business, I said, why not? Let me just go in and see if it's something that I would like to do. When I registered, then I realized it was the same business I rejected 3 years ago. And this time around, because it was a friend of mine, I went in, and it's the best decision I've ever made. Like, really, I regretted losing 3 years of this business.
So you said you have some health issue before. And yeah. Are you looking for some like substitute business, like online business?
No. Absolutely no. That's the reason why I got skeptical initially, because I'm not looking for anything online. I am that kind of very skeptical person. And there is no way I'll go online looking for anything. Okay, that's the reason why I said, even though when I saw the first ad, I got curious, because the lady was talking about being home and taking care of a family and earning at the same time, right? And I was like, oh my God, this is something that I might be interested in. So I went in, all right. I watched the webinar, but the stories were so amazing. Instead of being inspired, I got scared. I was like, no, I don't think this is for me. So I wasn't looking for anything online, okay? I wasn't looking for, even this time around when the business was introduced by a friend of mine, I still had some doubt, I had this same fear about not being capable of running an online business. But then I said, my friend knows me. She knows what I'm capable of. So if she introduced this business for me, it means it's something that I can do, right? So I went in and watched the webinar, and I got curious. Okay, I called her, I asked her, so all the stories that I was hearing, is it true? She said, you have to see it for yourself, okay, by being in the community. And that's exactly what I did. I did what I had to do, and I was added to the community. And I'm telling you, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe there is something so amazing going on, and so many of us don't know about it. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. So as you said, you feel like skeptical before, and when you see this advertisement on the Facebook or something, and you felt like it's you have doubt about this online business. But how long does it take to take action to see the webinar?
Well, as fast as you know, if you have this huge desire, it all depends on you, right? I mean, you can watch the webinar within an hour or two and then go on ahead and take action immediately if you have the drive, because it's all about your why. Okay, and I'm going to tell you, it took me 2 weeks to watch the webinar. It's crazy, right? I mean, we have webinar twice every week. And each webinar is 90 minutes, but it took me 2 weeks to finish watching the webinar, because it's not like I wasn't interested, but I'm a very busy mom, right? I have so many activities with my children. Like, we are always on the go. I have to go and pick them. So let's say maybe I have I'm free right now, and I sit down to watch the webinar, and something comes up. I have to stop it and then move. That's what I've been doing. And sometimes when I come home in the evening after I finish everything, I sit down to watch again, then I fall asleep. Then I continue from where I left off. You know, in these 2 weeks, back then, I didn't know I watched 4 different webinars in 2 weeks, because obviously it's 4, because we have twice every week. So I watch 4. I didn't know I even watched 4. You know, when I look at the time where I pause. If it's 35 minutes, I pause at 35 minutes. I come to start at 35 minutes and then continue from there. So this is how long it took me to watch the webinar. Okay, and I'm saying this because we have people that will tell you they don't have time to watch the webinar. I think it all depends on your why, like your reason for coming here, your reason for wanting that change. If it's strong enough, it can take you even a month to finish watching the webinar, but you will do what you have to do this business, because you have a big why, right? So it all depends on you. Someone can finish watching the webinar right away, because I had someone who finished watching the webinar. As soon as the person finished the webinar, he called me and said, what is the next step to do? And I told him, and he took action immediately. So it all depends on your why.
Yeah, I understand. If you have a big why, you can just finish 90 minutes at the same time. But it depends on of course, lifestyle. If you are busy, you have to watch and stop and continue later. But so how did you feel after during watching the webinar? How did you feel about
it? Oh, yes. When I was watching the webinar, of course, I had this feeling of fear, right? And then I have curiosity, right? I was curious, and at the same time I was inspired. I was inspired because all these success stories about all these amazing things people had to say about the business, how it has changed their life, how it has been able to help them to do what they love. Like, I am a stay-at-home mom, right? I love taking care of my family. But it comes with consequences as well when I stopped working, because I wasn't earning anymore. I wasn't earning anymore. I was only dependent on my husband. And though my husband has never complained, I wasn't okay with myself, because I used to work. I used to have my own income. So I used to have my own earnings. So being home and depending on my husband, I wasn't a happy person from inside. Okay, I was doing it because I had to. I wasn't happy, and I've always wanted to do something, but like, I haven't come across anything that gave me the kind of freedom and flexibility this business is giving me. So when I watched the webinar, I was like, oh my God, seriously, is this what is going on? And so many of us didn't know, and I wanted to know. I wanted to see it for myself, because I was hearing what people were saying about the business, right? And unfortunately, to be able to know more, you have to be in the business community, because being there, you see things for yourself, and it's just amazing. Like, it's really, really amazing too.
Yeah, right. So I think even though you have like a big passion after you're watching the webinar, it's a little bit different. You move forward, right? So can you see, like, is it easy for you to start this?
Absolutely. You know, one of the reasons why I was more skeptical, like initially, when I heard all these success stories about this business, I thought I wasn't good enough to do a business like that, because I didn't have a degree. I don't have You know, I know people that are doctors. You know, some people say they are doctors, some people say they are nurses. I wasn't any of those things. And in my mind, I was like, no, I think they are able to do this business because of that qualifications they had, right? Because of course they are in big positions. So I had that limiting belief, thinking I wouldn't be able to do that. But it has nothing to do with that. In our business community, your qualification doesn't matter to anyone, because everyone starts from scratch. Okay, the same place where the doctors start, the same place where the engineers start, that is the same place where everyone starts. So we give a training right from scratch. Whether you have experience or not, it doesn't matter. You just start from where everyone started. So it took me 2 weeks to have my funnel and website running, because like I said, when I went into the business community and I saw things that were happening, I couldn't sleep. You know, whenever I sleep, I think and I dream about all these nice stories in the business community. And I was anxious to start, but I also have a skeptical husband, right? And he was like, no, I don't think this is true, Sadia. This has to be some kind of S word again, you know. And I was like, no, I'm in a community and my heart is telling me I'm at the right place. So I want to do this. I'm telling you, I did everything immediately. And within 2 weeks, my business page was set up, my website was set up and everything. It's just amazing. You know, we have this video-based training that as long as you understand English, you are good to go. That's all you need. You only need a big why to understand English and be coachable, right? And then you are good to go.
Yeah. Yeah, as you said, you are skeptical before start this business, and you have big doubt. But as I can see your smiling face, I think you are happy to do this.
Oh my God! And, yes.
You said you have been in this business for 3 years, right?
No. I saw the business 3 years ago, but I started last year. Yeah, I started last year in October. Yeah, in October, November. Yeah. So I'm 7 months, 8 months now. Yeah.
All right. So after 7 months, how did you transform? How did you change because of this business?
Oh, okay. So in 7 months, I think it didn't take me 7 months to feel what I'm going to say. When I started the business, initially, it can be scary, it can be overwhelming, you know, the training, because you are new to it. Sometimes you might even think you will not be able to do it. But the best thing is that you are never alone, right? You have mentor, you have a coach. So, and then these amazing communities that are always there. You know, if you have a question, you have any, you get stuck somewhere, all you have to do is just reach out, and someone is willing always. It's just amazing. So since I started this business, wow, my biggest fear was facing the camera, making videos and coming on live. It was my biggest fear. But you know what? I told myself that from the business community, from our community, we have people that come to testimony, right? They come to tell their story about how they started and how they were scared of the camera and how they were able to overcome it. So if they have been able to overcome it, I can also do it. So what did I do? Instead of waiting for the right time, I started immediately. Like I started as soon as I can come on Facebook. I started immediately. I started accepting to be guests for business partners. And from there, I took my courage, because my biggest fear was to face the camera and to talk to people. That is the first thing I was able to overcome thanks to this business. And second is the happiness, you know. Since I joined this business, my happiness is like a light that keep on flowing. It's just flowing. And the reason is because for the first time in my life, right, I am worry free. You know, I'm not worried about the future. I'm not worried about how my children are going to grow up, how they are going to be able to pay for their education. I'm not worried about our golden years, you know. Because I know I have an amazing business, which is have an amazing system that has been proven to work. It's working for so many people, and I know as long as I stay plugged in, I do my due diligence, I did whatever I have to do, I'm eventually going to also have huge success. So like I am so like seriously, when you are, no matter what job you have or work you have, and you are not free inside your heart, you are not free, you know, it will not be valuable. You not see the value of it. Okay, but for the first time, I found freedom. Freedom in a sense that I feel very happy. I feel free. I know I'm doing a great thing, and the amazing thing is I'm even able to enjoy life with my children, with my husband. We go out before we can't afford to go out, not because maybe we didn't have the money to go out, but we think about saving the money for future all the time. All we think about is we have to save the money for our golden years. We have to save the money for maybe if we have to travel. But now we don't think about that anymore. Okay, we are able to enjoy today instead of worrying about tomorrow, because we know the business is there and it's going to take care of tomorrow. So this is what this business is giving me. I am free, you know, happy and free. And it's an amazing feeling, seriously. And I've discovered so many things about myself that I didn't know before, like some hidden potentials, you know. And it's incredible. It's all amazing thanks to this business.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. There are so many amazing people in this community, and this is global. So that's why I can see you like all the way from Italy today, and we can share, inspire each other. And it's very good opportunity to meet someone who has same desire and dreams. So this is a big community with also like beautiful people in this community.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think there are some viewer who is hesitating to step forward or just wondering what they have to do, but they don't know how to do it. So do you have some message or encouragement for these people?
It's simple, guys. You know, you have to contact your maybe you've seen an ad or you are on my sister's business page right now. You have to be here for a reason, right? You came here for a reason. And out there is nothing out there like this digital business. You will not find anything. We have people in our community that come and then go thinking they'll find something better out there, and they don't get it, and they come back. This is how amazing this business is. This is a business that will give you your time back. Okay, it will give you the time that you didn't have. Why? It's because our business is based on automation, and being based on automation, most of the work is being done by the system itself. Okay, sometimes I sleep and I wake up to have news about the business, you know. And if you don't have a business that can generate earnings whilst you are sleeping, I don't think you have a business out there. So the reason why I'm saying that, even you can be doing your work, okay, if you are going to work already, and you might maybe love your work and you wouldn't want to stop, but you need that extra earning, you have to check this business out, because you are able to do it because you are your own boss, right? No one gives you orders to tell you do this. You are your own boss, so you decide what to do, when to do it. Okay, if you think the only time you can dedicate to the business is maybe your break time at work, you can do it. If it is in the evening, in the night, like whatever, you are the one who make that decision. So to join, my sister's website is there. You can reach out to her and ask her for it. And you just have to enter your email address, which is a valid one, and your name to watch a 90-minute webinar. Okay, you have to watch this webinar, because watching this webinar will give you the basic information about this business. Because if you have to do something, you want to do something that is going to be, this business is a legal business. It is a lifetime business. It's not something that you do for short term. And the best thing about it is also a legacy. So you don't just do it for you do it for your family as well. If one day you are tired, you want to retire, you know, I don't think you get tired of this business, right, my sister? You don't get tired, because this is a business that you do fun, like it's so fun to do. So but maybe you want to add your family members or leave it for them as legacy, you can do as well. Like something as amazing as this business, there is not, you cannot get anything out there. So if you are here, I'm telling you, be inspired with our story, because this is why we are here. We are here to inspire and motivate you, and to educate you as well about this business, because the world is going digital now. Don't be left out.
Yeah, exactly. So they are always ourselves who can decide our lives, right? So yeah, if you have something like you want to change a life yourself, you can just move forward, and you can just open the new door to start new things.
Yeah.
It's sometimes a bit fear, but just move step forward to make something change. Yeah. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
I've been, since I joined this business, I discovered in this saying that if your dream doesn't scare you, then it's not big enough. So yes, this business might scare you. Really, it can really scare you, but that shows how big your dream is. And when you start achieving them, there is nothing's going to stop you. You go all the way. It's just incredible.
Yeah, that's exactly. Thank you, Sadia, for today. And thank you for sharing your story. I appreciate you to be here. Thank you so much for being here today. Okay. Thank you, Sadia.
It's always a pleasure. Okay. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Right. Sadia mentioned the webinar about this business. If you are curious about this business, I show you my business page. So you can just sign up with your name and email address, and you can have the link to the webinar. That is a complimentary webinar. So you can just watch and just find out this business is suits for you. Okay, so this is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. See you. Bye-bye.